What did you do to my garage?
You mean my garage?
Ahoy, chummers! Before we get started, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor, give it a like if you're on YouTube, or rate the episode if you're listening on your favorite audio platform. Those interactions go a long way at helping us reach new like-minded Shadowrun individuals. We hit our goal of 500 subscribers on YouTube, and that is all thanks to you guys. Now let's go for 500 more. Going back to last episode, there was a quick meet in an alleyway again for some weapons. Questionable weapons. Ghost got what he wanted, and you'll just have to go back and watch that episode and see what he purchased, because I think it was a little bit more than what he was originally asking for, but I guess he went to the right people. So we're all set to bring all the group back together. But before we do that, a quick word from our sponsor.
Yo, Shadowpunks, here's a shadow fact for you.
Berlin. It's a bug, not a feature. Not a feature.
We are a German actual play Shadowrun podcast.
Hoi Oma, willkommen in Berlin, willkommen im Status F. Ein Shadowrun 6 Actual Play Podcast.
Yeah, that's right. A fucking German actual play. Our podcast is edited fast-paced, we get super high production value, and the sound design is top-notch. In our AP, we focus on character development and immersive storytelling. Oh, come on, ChatGPT, that is so fucking generic. Absolutely bullshit, nothing saying. You need to highlight the things that set us apart from other actual plays. Like that we are very, very focused on the rules. Because we play in Germany, and in Germany you play by the rules. Also, fun fact, we only use military march music for the score. Yeah, okay, that's a total lie. But anyhow, slot your Saxonian lingo soft and give us a listen everywhere where you find podcasts. And now back to the show.
All right, so when we last left off, Otto and Ghost, you were about to leave the compound, right? So now that you have all your new toys. And right before you, like, as you're packing up, getting ready, the gates open up and in comes the missing troop. It's been gone for a while.
You can just say it's the Hummer. It's the Hummer that pulls in.
Are you pulling back into the garage when you come back in?
Is there room in the garage?
No, technically.
All right.
Not with all the parts and everything that are strewn about.
We'll park it next to the battle wagon.
So you'll get there, you get parked. As you get out, the garage door will be lifting, and you can see that the van is all packed up. Otto, you can spot Amaging and Bear and Spider standing outside of the garage door.
What did you do to my garage?
You mean my garage?
Sure.
I've been working on stuff. That's normally what people do in a garage. You know, mechanical things.
Can I take a cursory look at what they've got?
There's parts here and there strewn about. Looks like things were being improved upon for the mortar launcher vehicle that has been pulled in and is kind of being worked on. Meanwhile, Spanner's in the furthest side of the garage, as far away from the van as he possibly can be, just kind of tinkering with stuff on a workbench.
I'm heading that way, don't mind me.
Watch your step.
I'm going to pay special attention to any claymores or other ordnance that I might step on, because it seems to be strewn about all over the place.
I mean, it's not that bad. The parts are neatly kind of put off to the side. It's not like there's a bunch of stuff just thrown on the floor. Yeah, there's probably hoses and tools here and there, and you got your grease cans and everything. But for the most part, it's all pretty well held together. It's just Spanner is usually working on one of the two vehicles that's pulled into the bay here, and he's instead at the workbench, just far away from the vehicles.
You don't leave live ordnance just laying around. But I run a clean shop here, man.
What you working on over there, buddy?
Just stuff for the mortar launcher car. Yeah, little things.
Can I take a peek?
Yeah, it's like he's working on improving the firing mechanism or something.
So it was a big deal when we got the garage that like Bear had like a safe space with his cars and stuff, and to like work on his cars that he leaves everywhere. Like they're disposable, but like he likes them to be nice.
So you just tinker with random vehicles that you find and then kind of deposit them around the rest of the greater
and then
Seattle
I blow
area.
them up. It's
and
whatever.
or blow them up. Yes. Yeah. Not really your fault.
The explosion was not my fault. But I'm gonna give him the keys to the fancy toolbox that Loki left for me, because it was like, oh, all these fancy tools. So like, here you go. You can use my tools. He already picked the lock. I am well aware he already picked the lock, but like, I accept him now.
Thanks. Hangs them up on a pegboard.
The toolbox in question is wide open right now.
It's just the drawers are open, the socket wrenches, everything. You can see tools have been placed back in. You know what? I'm gonna go to the cafeteria. You guys have fun. I'm not needed in here.
Stay out of the freezer.
Yeah, I won't ever walk in there ever again. Don't worry.
Don't
And then
open the
each-
box with a letter on it either.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's lots of boxes in there, okay?
Wait, there's another box with a letter on it.
I don't know. There's boxes and everything. I don't know what you keep in your freezer. Obviously, it's not food. So
You can just stop using my freezer as like a container, like a storage unit. Like I keep my food in there.
It's from a place called Vito's. Just don't open it.
I extra don't like any of this. And then he just shakes his head and walks off, muttering
I
to
told you,
himself.
Otto, to put your name on your food when you put it in the freezer.
Well, I did, but like now we're just putting it like it's a shed. Now we're just like, I got my shed of rotting corpses, and now there's gas chemicals in there and something from Vito's in there and other miscellaneous things in there, and I don't appreciate it. Also, hey Bear, by the way, like Sergeant Strongarm or whatever name I gave him, one of your ravens, they was like 10 of them just sitting in the cafeteria, and they were like really edgy. Also, they were dual astral whatever, which I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but it means something to Amaging and myself, and I don't think we hired those guys, and they might be bad guys.
Does it mean they're weird now? Are they weirder than usual?
Well, I don't know. I don't interact with them, but they seem like they really wanted. I was told to push something along to you, but they wouldn't actually give me any details on what I needed to push along to you. But they put in a report, and they want you to look at that. This was like also like 10 minutes ago. They might still be in the cafeteria, but they seem like those kind of people that when you leave a room, they just magically vanish. So they're probably not there anymore.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them up in the infirmary too. Various stab and gunshot wounds, whatever. I don't know. Maybe you want to know that. Whatever.
What did you guys do? We were gone for like 18 hours. Jesus Christ.
You've been
what
gone
did
for
you do?
like 3 days.
I have no concept of time anymore. The book. I'm going to call Korgath as I'm walking angrily to the cafeteria, and I'm just going to storm off to the cafeteria.
So as you call Korgath, it just goes to one ring. And... Yeah. Hello. What do you want?
What the dreck is going on with the Ravens? You're supposed to be in charge when I'm not here.
Look, there's a lot going on, okay? I'm trying to juggle like 18 different things that you're just not doing, so
I need a progress report right now.
progress is being made. Be more specific, I guess?
Why are there people in the infirmary? Why are there a bunch of dual-natured ravens in the cafeteria? What is going on? Like, I am handling things to the best of my ability, but I don't know how magic works. I have no idea. My wizard is mad at me. I have no idea how magic works.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you about that.
Ugh, what is going on? And I'm going to stomp up to my office first.
Fights happen. Yeah, he's just talking on the phone. Fights happen, and then, oh, you're actually here. Okay. You're having them move around the Barrens, which isn't exactly the safest place in the world. Fights are going to happen. Brawls happen. Stabbings happen. Shootings happen. This all goes on daily. Do you not watch the news?
Yes, it does. They were supposed to be gathering information and maintaining a perimeter to keep the civilians inside safe.
That's what you hired the guards for.
I hired the guards to kill threats. I hired the ravens to identify threats. And I didn't technically hire either of them.
Well, whatever. Your information network is intact. And they're gathering information. Everything pertinent that anybody has to say about this place gets sent here. And I'm one person that sifts through all of it. So when you say give you a progress report, I'm progressing.
I'm sorry, buddy. That wasn't fair. I got hit with a lot of things as soon as I walked in, and I deflected that onto you, and that was not fair.
Look, your guys are doing their job. It's just going to take a while.
No, thank you for all of your help. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. I got hit with a lot of things as soon as I got back.
Well, maybe you should go handle that instead of worrying about what's going on here. If there's anything super dangerous, I'm sure it'll get marked and somebody will come and tell you, or somebody will call and let you know that there's imminent danger.
On my way out the office, I'm going to throw him my personal cred stick.
Okay.
I just yeet it at him. He's got 15,000 credits, give or take.
Okay.
Can I call Bear right now?
Yeah.
Or actually, no, let me send him a text message.
All right. What do you want it to say?
You owe me 35,000 new yen.
Okay. You get a text from Ghost that says exactly that.
I turn on my heel, go back into the office, open that top desk drawer, and give me the money from the weird clown man.
Throws it right at you.
And then I'm going to walk down to the cafeteria. I'll respond. Yeah. Have enough from the Johnson left, I think. And head down to the cafeteria wondering what in the hell he spent 35,000 new yen on.
So once you get to the cafeteria, there's a few of your guards, some civilian homeless people that, hang out here. And of course, Spanner kind of by himself.
How do the guards and the Ravens look?
I mean, the Ravens look more beat up and disheveled than the guards do, but they're actually out about in the city doing stuff, whereas the guards just hang out here.
All right, as I walk in, can I roll leadership to try and improve morale? Is that a thing I can do with leadership? Because I actually have that.
I was going to say, do you actually have the leadership skill?
Yeah, I do.
Then yes, you absolutely can. You absolutely can roll it in this situation to try and boost morale. Please roll your leadership at target number 6. You basically just trying to raise their morale. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, I'm going to walk in, kind of shake hands, clap people on the shoulder, offer a kind word here and there, just very homey sort of morale boost.
Your political grandstanding goes over somewhat well to boost morale in the cafeteria. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, Amaging and Spider, I assume you're still at the garage while this is going on. What are you doing? While Otto and Ghost have looked like they're packing stuff up to do something.
I'm gonna go take a shower, and then are you guys going? You guys going somewhere? Can you give me like 15 minutes to clean myself up, and then like, do you need backup? Like, you gonna stay? You gonna wait?
Well, I mean, we're just gonna go do this thing on our own. We didn't know where you guys were, so you know, me and Otto over here. We just planned on doing it by ourselves, but if you want to go, I guess we can wait. I mean, Bear owes me money anyway.
I mean, all right, just give me like 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna go take a shower.
I like how Amaging is being absolutely quiet through all of this. Like,
There's a lot's happened.
yeah, a lot has indeed happened.
You good there, Amaging? You're just kind of standing in kind of the way, but just quiet.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. You want to hand me that crate? Be careful.
Yeah. I'll start helping them load up the car.
With the crates?
Are they loading
Maybe.
stuff?
Where are we putting these? I don't know. Whatever I'm loading. Something's going in the car.
Are you loading the crates? Is that what you were loading?
Well, yeah, I mean the upgraded crates.
Yes, the upgraded crates.
Amaging, make me a quick
Uh-oh.
perception test. Okay, stamped all over the crate in block lettering is danger. Handle with care. There's the gas mask logo and skull and crossbones and biohazard symbol.
You want to fill me in with what you guys have planned here?
Do you really want to know?
Yes and no.
We're doing the job.
Pick one.
Yes. What are you two up to
So we're gonna go do the job.
at the blue chip facility?
Yeah, you know, the job that we got paid for that for the last 3 days, no one except for the two of us have been working on.
Kind of had some pressing matters I had to take care of.
More pressing than doing the job that we already got paid for by creepy clown guy. I
Yeah.
can't imagine anything more pressing than that.
I'm back now.
Welcome back.
I'm ready for whatever you guys have going on.
Oh, so you want to go too? Okay,
Already
well,
a dead man.
what?
Hmm?
You know what? I don't want to know. Well, that makes you a perfect candidate then to just continue loading these crates. I'll be over here, and then I'm gonna go far away.
I'm gonna cast levitate and carefully levitate these.
Okay. They also say military ordnance on them, on the crates.
Yeah, I mean, like levitate's gonna be the carefulest I can be.
Otto, while he is doing this, you do notice there is like just the slightest of mark on his aura.
You also probably notice something on my hand as well.
Yeah.
Can I roll a sensing?
Well, no, you don't have to. You've seen his aura enough times that there's something off.
Oh, I can't like sense what that off thing might be.
You can focus on it and try to, yeah.
Yeah. Can I focus on that off thing with a sensing?
Yeah, yes. Amazing. What would you say your exact emotional state is right now?
A lot of emotions going on right now.
What's the prominent emotion that you're experiencing?
Definitely fear.
Okay, fear. You know that he's awakened, you know all that. And he does have an astral signature that is present upon him.
Actually, I have so I would have 4.
Okay, there you go.
One of them probably does not give you a very good feeling.
No, it doesn't. The newest one doesn't. In fact, you've definitely felt its presence before.
What do you mean?
Okay. I mean that you've felt that same aura before. You've actually seen it before too.
Can I recall what aura it is? Whose aura it is?
Yeah. Please roll me an intelligence test. Yeah, you have seen the aura before. You can remember it. It's from the vaguely resembles the same thing that tried to eat your son. Remember that out in the White House with there was a team called to do a banishment, and then somebody got yeeted out of a window. There was a basement that made you feel really bad.
I'm gonna look at it. Amazing. You fragging hypocrite. What did you do? You can't give me so much dreck about how I screw up and the things I do. And then I don't come talk to you, and I didn't ask for help and stuff, and I went off on my own. And here you are 3 days later with, it seems you may have made an agreement with a very similar fellow. We may be
Hey guys,
what? I'm talking to my Eskimo brother.
can you fight away from the military ordinance, please?
Touche. We should go somewhere underground.
And who's gonna load all the military ordnance?
Hey, Spanner, what are you doing?
You calling Spanner back after he comes back from the cafeteria to witness them fighting?
I'll just head back from the cafeteria with Spanner.
You probably come back at the same time, and you have the cred stick.
Otto storms past you, Bear.
Yeah, Meiji doesn't say anything, just goes.
Okay. In walk Spanner and Bear.
Like Otto just like brushes past Bear.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell?
Storming off someplace, and Amaging is following him.
I'm gonna text him real quick. Fix your Drek, bro. We have to raise this kid together.
Oh, you're texting me? Oh, okay.
Because I forgot you're blind, but you can do you can do text to voice.
I'll wait till the message. Yeah, I'll wait till you send the message. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll wait till you're done sending the message.
We have to raise this kid together. And also, what is wrong with Amaging? Find out with your magic nonsense that you two do.
So, Otto, as you're storming off, your phone vibrates, because remember, you do have it with you this time. We established that last time.
Grab my phone, and because everyone has their own unique like notification tone, so I know it's Bear, I'm going to take my phone. I'm going to scream down the hallway because I'm literally just walked past him. Frag off, Bear, and chuck my phone into the wall. And continue moving.
Okay, that is one broken phone for Otto. I'm documenting this so that when we ask where the phone is, I can say in pieces in the hallway. In the meantime, Spanner sighs to himself and starts picking up crates and loading them into the van very, very carefully.
So, you got my money.
Oh, yeah, I'll toss... Wait, do you have your mechadendrites out, or are you just like sitting in the chair?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll pull one out to receive cred stick.
Yeah, I'll hand it to you and then start loading crates.
Be careful with those. Don't drop them. Very gentle.
Meanwhile, we have Otto and Amaging storming off. Are you going to the sanctum, I guess? Is that where you're headed?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you can get in without any problem.
So first, Otto's going to go over to his. Oh gosh, I don't know what it's called. Wherever I do spell design, there's a name for it. I don't remember what it's called though. I'm going to grab a yeah, it would probably be a paper, rolled up paper. I'm going to walk over to Amaging. First of all, take this, and I shove it into your chest.
I'll look at it.
It looks like it's in Hermetic, a spell formula for prevent healing. That's what I've been doing the last 3 days. Now you're going to hold on to it because I'm pissed at you. What did you do? Like, what possible situation? Like, listen, I get it, right? I messed up. I did it for my son. It was a moment of delusion. What possible situation could you have put yourself into? And I swear to God, if it's to say you saved Bear and Spider, I'm going to throw a brick at you.
Save them. Keep your son safe.
I don't have any bricks. All right. Okay, what happened? I'm assuming this has something to do with the Book of the Dead. Because that's what they were after. Is that what you guys have been doing the last 3 days?
Cleaning up their Drek, yes. That's exactly what we were doing.
Okay. So what situation did you get into? Remember how we were going to communicate because we're the only magic users? I know. Also, we're in like a magical alliance that forces our bonds, and like we're magically connected. And you know, I mean, Mr. Dr. Death might be able to screw with me through you, or possibly get to my kid. And I feel like we've tried it. I thought we really burnt that bridge, or at least temporarily caught it on fire.
It's not Dr. Death. It's something else.
I would love for you to expand.
That spirit that was trapped in the warding circle at Death's house.
Oh.
It's still there. They never got rid of it.
Oh. Wait, why did you...
I'll pull out the rib bone.
Why do you have a bone?
This is the key to that book. The key we need.
Why do we need it? I thought we were not pursuing the Book of the Dead because, you know, name.
We weren't.
And now we are?
I've got some unfinished business with a few people. Also, if Baron Spider would have just listened, this whole mess wouldn't have happened. But as always, I'm here to help clean up the messes that you all make.
Okay. Well, okay. First of all, now don't get me wrong. I understand.
This is the key to the book. Moriarty is after the book.
Okay.
A special friend of mine is after the book and has the book. With this, he can't open it.
I see. Okay, so we're not looking to open the book. We're protecting the key to keep them from opening the book.
Yes. Also, Baron Spider no longer have their problem. Karma is safe. It wanted karma. Would you much rather I gave him that?
No. But I still feel like this has created... I wish there was like some type of like visual recording of your guys' last 3 days that I could go watch and like see things from an outside perspective. Oh, God.
We have 364 days to tie off this blue chip stuff. And the rest of the time, I have work to do to make sure I don't hurt anybody when this thing takes over.
Takes over? We have a time. Listen, clearly, we're just going to keep bouncing back and forth and keeping things vague. And we have a job and this episode of our life to continue on with. So to not just spend the rest like hour arguing, I'm not going to continue asking questions. You're not going to tell me anything that I don't necessarily can't already assume or that is really relevant or I'll remember. But come the time that you are losing that fight with whatever entity may take you over, I will be there to pull the trigger if you need me to. Just like I'm here for you. Don't make the same mistake I did in similar shoes.
I'm gonna need your help. I am. I'm not gonna be able to stop this thing myself, and you're the only one I can count on in this.
Well, that's all for later. You want to go like gas some people?
I would really like that.
All right. Also, make sure you learn that spell sometime before we have like the final like arc of this mission. I'm sure there's going to be like a big battle with something like that, and I feel like it'd be useful if two of us knew it, but who knows what happens.
Go kill some ghouls.
Yeah, and normal people too. 2 birds, 1 stone. And we'll head back towards the garage, I suppose.
All right, so it'll take a little bit. You guys will get back to the garage. By this time, Spider, you'll have come back as well. There, while you're loading the crates, again, you're noticing all of the warning labels that are all over them. Military grade munitions, handled with extreme care. There's gas mask and biohazard, all that terrible stuff on there. He's having you loaded into the car.
Okay, anyways, I was going to walk into the room. Bear, hello. I need you to get me a new phone again. Anyways, also, I feel like you didn't hear me previously when I said that certain Raven, Sergeant Strongarms or whatever I named him, he has something for you to look at. And I just feel like you didn't actually go look at that specific thing. Just like everyone has a lot on their plate. And like, he seemed really like pushy with it. And I just don't want, like, I don't know how important. He seemed like it was really important. And I just don't know if you actually went and with that. I'm just saying, keep it on
I
your.
gave a
put it on-
rousing speech. He did not step forward to give any information, but if it's
Well, like I said, it probably wasn't the same guy. You got a lot of ravens. Like I said, he probably disappeared once I entered the room.
I don't have any ravens. They're not my ravens. They show
Whose
up and they
ravens are they?
backsass me constantly. They're Loki's ravens.
Oh my god, you guys, can you please fight not in the garage around the military ordinance? You know what? Hang on.
And I'm gonna like start making a sign, no fighting in the garage.
Ghost, out of curiosity, what is all this? Looks very dangerous.
Nothing
And
good.
what are we using it for?
Well, generally you use military ordnance to kill people. That's what I use it for anyway.
That's
Right.
what most people use it
Is
for.
it the go boom kind? Is it the choke gas kind? Is it the
It's pretty standard. What was this stuff again?
It's neurotoxin.
Yeah, neurotoxin, that thing.
I'd like to cash in my 2 weeks vacation, please.
You don't have to go. I was prepared to do this without you, buddy.
Yeah, this is like a 2-man job. We were just gonna like drop it in their vents or something.
Oh no, I'm definitely going. I love Carnage. But and as I say, but I'm gonna grab Otto and just march out of the garage for a second.
Oh my god, are we doing this or what?
I'm going to load. I'm just gonna load. I know what it is. I'm just gonna load it on there and then wait patiently in the car for everybody else to get ready.
Look at you, just doing what needs to be done and ready to go. All right. What does Bear need to tell Otto?
Otto, you I didn't do anything to Amaging. I didn't ask him to sacrifice himself to some big demon
Okay.
to save me and Spider and your kid. Like I don't like, I'll get
Okay.
you a phone. Like I
Okay.
don't know.
I just needed a phone. I'm not blaming you, or I just need a phone.
I feel like everyone blames me for everything.
No. I mean, I don't know, man. Like
He can't see me making this face, but I'm making this face.
your aura is very sassy right now, and I don't appreciate that. But I don't know what happened the last 3 days. Frankly, I don't really care. It seems like
You owe
Amazing's
me a
probably
nickel.
gonna. Why do I owe you a nickel? I don't think we really use cents these days. I don't think I have a nickel around on me. We don't really have.
What is wrong with Amaging?
God, ask him yourself.
He talked to a demon thing, and
Yeah.
he's not sharing information, and that has been the core of the problem.
Yeah, he's an edgy guy. Yeah, well, to be fair, I think he's mostly just kind of mentally shut down and not really wanting to talk about it. He didn't really share any information with me. All I can tell you is it's frankly not really relevant, and I'll probably have to kill him later. But
I
that's like
don't
a couple
like
months.
the fact that
that's
he
like
sacrificed himself for me.
Okay, well, sucks to suck. How about you take advantage of the sacrifice? I don't know, pay him back. Go sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna
by-
pay him back by punching a demon.
That doesn't really work. It's also not a demon. Stop calling it a demon. It's not a demon. It's a. Okay, let's discuss this as a big old family after we finish the job.
Let's just go do poison gas on whatever
Okay.
civilians you want to poison gas, and then head back to the garage to load up.
All right. Everybody is now ready to go. Amaging, are you going with them as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's all set to go, Ghost.
Okay, well, I'm leaving.
Okay. As soon as the ordinance is packed up.
Yeah, like whoever's in the ride is in the ride.
Probably Amaging and
I'm-
Spider.
I'm taking the Hummer.
Okay, so Spider is in the ride with you. And then everyone else is probably jumping into the other vehicle to catch up.
I will send Bear a text that says, "Yo, you coming? Because we pulled out."
As you guys have already left. Are you going to that same parking garage that you went to when you were scouting the place? Or are you looking for someplace else?
No.
All right, what's the plan?
Also, before we leave, I'm changing the paint job to like white or something. I don't know, something nondescript. Well, no, it's just the freaking Roadmaster. It's not nondescript.
It's not very nondescript.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Just like
There's good old gunmetal gray. Usually people stay away from that.
yeah, but I don't want the same paint as what I went there with. Yeah, like so I don't know, some kind of camo pattern or something that makes sense. You know, urban camo or some junk like that. You know,
Make it look more like a military vehicle.
yeah. And then I'm gonna find somewhere that's not the last place we went.
Are you looking for someplace similar or?
Yeah, maybe someplace a little closer. Like I don't know how close I can get. I mean, even if it's just an alleyway or something.
So the next closest one is going to be, well, if you want an alleyway, you can get very close.
Yeah, like it, you know, maybe a couple blocks or something at the most.
Yeah, you could get a couple blocks away if you're just going alleyway.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna pull up and park, and then I'll call Amaging, I guess.
I'll pick up.
So, you guys in position?
I'm behind you.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure, because, you know, I left before you did, so how you actually found us and knew where we were going, I have no idea, but good job.
Let's just assume we all left at the same time together because I was out there with you. Like if you leave, I'm gonna leave. Like
So great. All right, so you're relatively within the same area.
Okay, so magic guys, I need you to go scout the rooftop of the office building.
all right, call you back in a few.
Spider, you want to start laying these things out. Be really, really, really careful when you pull them from the crates.
Yep, will do.
And I'll spin up the sniper drone because that's the only one that can carry this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I will guard the wizard bodies and cars while Spider moves the crates and Ghost pilots the drone.
Okay. We'll start with are you with Otto and Amaging? Are you guys both projecting?
Yes.
Okay. There's your typical Watcher spirits. They're around the middle of the building, lower floors. You have random spirits just in the city itself, kind of going around. There's nothing specifically watching the top of the building.
I did some scouting previously, like a day ago, or this morning, one or the other, I don't remember. I didn't see anything at the top of the building, but like that's a little weird. So like I think you should check preemptively because the fact that there's nothing there is weird. You know?
All right, I'll fly down to the rooftop of the building and start scouting around.
You don't immediately see anything out of the ordinary. There are also no Watcher spirits up here.
All right, I'll fly back and I'll relay that information to Otto.
All right. Yeah, I guess the exact same. Maybe they just don't think people are gonna gas them from the roof, which I feel like is honestly that's fair. I feel like I don't wake up in the morning and be like, oh my god, gas.
All right, I'm gonna fly back to my body. I'll call Ghost back and let him know where to go.
Alright, so I'm gonna bring this drone down. Spider, when you're within arm's length, just reach up and hang the can on the hook, pull the tab, and then get out of the way.
Didn't happen to buy a gas mask, did you?
Why would I need that?
Yeah, not you, me. Why would the person hanging the hook? You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Just don't drop it.
Yeah. On the box, does it say how many seconds you have from pulling the tab to doomsday? No. Wow.
Oh, when you open the box, by the way, you can see that it's this kind of viscous liquid that's contained within a very fragile glass ball, and they're arranged in a pearl configuration, and there's been makeshift jerry-rigged something around them.
Discount supply, right?
Oh, it
Discount
looks
supply.
definitely homemade, whatever it is that's attached around these delicate glass beads.
Can't believe I just escaped possession to possibly die from poison. All right, here we go.
You delicately hang one, or hanging what? One or two.
He said one.
One at a time. I
So
like it.
I'm hanging one.
All right.
Like hands away really slowly, and then gently pulling the pin, and then rolling like 15
Rolling out
feet
of
back.
the way.
Yes. like-
Okay. You letting Ghost know that you completed the task,
I'm jumped into the drone. I don't need her to tell
and then
me.
you would see. All right.
Yeah.
Good to go.
All right, so going straight up, straight out to the roof, prioritizing the first 3 vents that go to the labs,
Okay.
and then
Just drop it.
I'm just gonna drop it off and go back and get another one.
Swoop right in over and boom. There it goes. Right down the ventilation.
Okay, so it's just like what, sitting on top of like the fan or whatever. Okay, well I'm gonna go get another one as fast as I can because I imagine that fan is making that cigarette burn even quicker.
Yeah, it probably is. Spider drone comes flying back down, ready to be loaded again. Fly the second. Is this going to the other vent?
Well,
Or
like,
is this
there's
also going to the 3?
there's 3, yeah. Those are the first 3 that I'm gonna do, and then the ones that are going to the top floors.
Okay. So we do this back and forth. What? 5 times, right?
8 times.
So 8 times. Oh, all of them. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all of them.
Hitting everything. Okay.
It's the only way to be sure.
Takes you guys all of maybe 20 minutes to do all this. What are you gonna do after you drop your last one?
Get back in the car. Leave.
Quick exit, fast as possible.
Sure. Roll me a perception.
Can I roll perception as well?
Sure can. So while you're doing this, you're a couple blocks away from Blue Chip. One of the manhole covers on the street is just gonna slide open. One of those familiar creatures that you've seen before comes crawling its way up out of the sewer.
So I'm putting the car into drive and Raymond speed.
Oh, you're gonna run it over.
Oh, hell yes, I'm gonna run it over.
Wait, where is it in the alleyway? Is it in front or in back?
It's coming up like out of the main road is where it's coming up.
Yeah, which side of the alleyway? The Amaging side or the Ghost side?
It would be. It's Amaging side.
Okay, so you're reversing into the.
Yeah, so I'll be reversing into it as soon as I see it. As soon as I see it start crawling up, yeah, I'm just.
Okay, roll me a drive test. The rest of you, I'm sure Bear and Otto are going to be surprised as their car suddenly flies backwards and you feel it impact something.
I'm pulling out the RoboCop gun.
When I see him take off,
Yeah,
can I
in
call
reverse,
him?
full speed.
Can I call him?
Sure. Full speed reverse, you just see him take off.
Do I have my? Does the Humvee have a Bluetooth connection?
A hands-free.
Yeah. Yeah. Does the Hummer have it?
Yeah, most cars in the 6 world have.
Alright, yeah. I assume I'd had my phone connected to it, so I'd. Yeah, I'll see it as I'm popping in reverse, and then you'll hear Amaging pick up, and then you'll hear the car shifting back into drive again.
Hey, take it easy, champ. This is a relaxed kind of getaway. Don't draw attention to yourself.
We got one of those ghouls popping out of the sewers.
Wait, what?
As you'll hear tires screeching as I'm driving over it again.
Oh, you're gonna reverse over it again?
Well, I assume I'm going to be putting it in drive and going forward over it.
Okay. So you're like reversing out and then driving forward. Yeah, roll me another drive test.
Can I roll to see what he splattered the first time?
Yeah, roll perception. All right, you see Amaging start to tear off down the main street. You can see that there's a little bit of a splatter on the black window of some kind of very dark red kind of blood. It's more viscousy, you know, not exactly runny.
I'm gonna leave my window up, but pull out the RoboCop gun and like make sure it's loaded and chambered.
Okay. What are Ghost and Spider going to do?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna take off the other direction and try to meet back up with them because I'm not reversing this thing through an alleyway. And yeah, I'll let Spider know through the Vox, I guess. I don't have a better word for it.
Intercom system.
And just tell Spider what's going on, that there's a thing, one of those things, and it's after the other car. And then we're going to try to intercept them. I'll take off at the alleyway and try to
catch up.
Try to get back a block over so that I can catch up to these guys.
Maging, as you're driving away.
I never said I was driving away. I'm driving over it.
Well, yeah, you've reversed and then went. Are you just going, or are you backing up again? What's the deal?
I want to back up again, but back up more to where I can see where the creature is and see if it's still moving.
Well, you backed up and hit something, and then it went forward. It doesn't sound like you hit anything when you went forward.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking to see if I can see it.
Make me a perception test, please. You can see it out of one of your side view mirrors as it's holding on to the undercarriage and one arm is reaching up onto the passenger side door.
So it's reaching into the passenger side?
Well, it's reaching up onto the passenger side door from underneath, like it's holding on underneath.
I'm gonna let Bear and Otto know. Hey, it's under the car.
What's under the car?
A ghoul, a super ghoul.
Oh, God damn it.
And then I'll call. I'm gonna call Ghost.
I'm gonna throw some spells around real fast while this is happening. I'll just let you know the results of it. Nothing, just buffs and buffs and stuff. So
yeah, I'm gonna call Ghost, let him know that it's hanging on to the bottom of the car.
All right, just sit tight. I'm trying to intercept you. Keep going. Go as fast as you can. Not crashing. Don't crash.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go brisk pace down the road.
Okay, Otto, are you sitting in the front passenger seat, or are you in the back with Bear?
I'd probably be in the shotgun, I imagine.
Okay.
Amaging, you suddenly feel as if your senses and you can react to things a lot faster as I cast inference reflexes on myself and him. Unfortunately, I do take a single light stun from that, and then I'm going to throw something on Bear as well. But I will tell you the results of that.
When he says there's some like horrible thing, like he calls Ghost and says, hey, there's some horrible monster under the car, I'd like to pop my reflex trigger, even if I vibrate to a higher plane of existence.
Okay. While you're rolling Drain, can you also roll me a body test as well?
On Bear, I cast Enhance Aim. I got 4 successes, so he has a -2 to his target number modifier to shoot.
Okay.
Okay. Now, body. Let's do that.
You get another box of light stun.
Well, that's not great.
Well, it doesn't increase your target number yet since you already took the 1 light stun from.
True.
So there's at least that, but your passenger side window suddenly just bursts in with glass. So you feel a fist kind of graze your face. It feels cold and terrible. Everybody can roll initiative now. Feel free. Okay, Amaging, guess what? You're first.
I hear the window break.
Glass. Yeah, you hear the glass shatter.
Okay, I'm gonna start like swerving back and forth, like doing like a controlled swerve to try to Yeah, I'm
Controlled
messing up.
swerve.
Yeah, controlled
While
swerve.
driving. Okay. One driving test, please. You're swerving. You're swerving. Otto, would you like to roll? Do you have any unarmed combat skill?
No.
Okay. Would you like to default to strength? So you take another light wound. Lucky is just punching you and not slashing at you with its claws. Bear, what would you like to do? So far in the combat, the car has started to rock back and forth. The passenger side window has been punched in, and the hand has come back in again and hit Otto, just kind of grazing him.
As much as I want to unload on this thing, I'm gonna just drop the pistol back into the quick draw holster and use my unarmed skill to try and snap the arm and shove it out the car.
Go ahead and use your unarmed skill up to whatever and however much combat pool you want to up to the skill. You will succeed in the combat. You're trying to snap its arm and shove it back out the window.
So I'm going to reach into the front seat, grab the wrist and elbow, and just try and snap and throw with Hapkido.
You hear the break and watch the arm limp out of the side window. Otto, it's finally your turn. What would you like to do with your one turn?
Ooh, I'm going to announce to everyone in the vehicle, we need to take out its head. That arm's going to be up and running here soon. I'm then going to drop enhance aim because someone decided not to shoot their gun, and I don't need that. And then cry. I don't know. I'm going to pull out my my thunderbolt and aim out the window. Can I see it? Is it?
You can see its arm, and if you look out the window, maybe you'll see some of it on the underside of the car.
Okay, I'm going to aim outside the window, and I'm going to shoot it outside the window.
All right, aim and shoot. Please make me a shot at target number 8. Ghost, do you want to make a drive test to try and catch up here?
Sure.
Going to be in this combat faster than I realized. All right, back to the top of the round. Amaging, you still get a turn. So you're swerving. The arm has been broken. There's been a gunshot outside the side of the car.
I'm laying on the brakes.
Oh, you're just gonna slam on the brakes right now.
Yeah. Wait, is there anyone behind me?
I mean, you're in the main road of traffic, so potentially, yeah, there could be other cars behind you. Just
So I
gonna
look
slam on the
behind me.
brakes, though?
If I look behind me, is there somebody behind me?
Yes, there are cars behind you.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna just keep we're gonna keep on going. Keep on going. I'm gonna give it like a couple more swerves.
There are cars behind you, but they're giving you a little space because you're swerving in the lanes.
Okay, wait, then I am slamming on the brakes.
Give me a drive test. Okay, you slam on the brakes. Okay, you're slamming on the brakes. The other cars will slam on the brakes as well behind you. So luckily, there's not an immediate crash.
Did the thing come like lose grip and like start rolling under the tires?
Haven't felt a thump. Bear, it is your turn. The car has screeched to a halt. You weren't wearing a seatbelt.
Because I had to.
Because you had to reach forward to punch. Yeah. Roll me a quickness, please. Okay, so you're able to keep your feet.
Is the arm still in and broken, or is it like flapping off to the side somewhere?
Looked like it was flapping out the side, and then the immediate stop, it screeches, like smacks forward off the door, and then you can kind of hear it snapping back into place after it does that.
All right. When I hear the bone snap into place, I'm gonna lean forward through Otto's broken window, grab the RoboCop gun, and just obliterate the elbow with a 3-round burst. Called shot at the elbow.
It's not a complete stop. So the car's moving. You're called shotting. You have smart link, right?
I do.
Okay, so that's 2. The car is still moving. Yes, I'm calculating all this. So you just wanted to jump up aim out the destroyed window and burst at the flapping arm. Okay, I'll give you the result here after we get back to Ghost and Spider. You guys are zipping around the other cars and traffic, and when you come around the next corner, you can see there's a car that looks like its back end has popped up a little bit as you're coming around the corner, and then it's going flat. There are other cars that are coming to screeching halts behind it, people turning their wheels to the side, coming to screeching halts. You recognize it as the Humvee that the rest of the team is driving in, and you can notice that there is something that is holding on to the undercarriage of that vehicle. And now both of you can roll initiative to enter in. Well, you'll roll it after Amaging takes his last turn, and then you'll all be in this next initiative pass.
Start speeding up again.
Hit the gas again.
All right, hit the gas again and start swerving, trying to wrangle this thing loose.
Okay. Again, you know the target number, 7. There you go, starting to swerve again. Now everybody re-roll initiatives. Amazing, starting strong once again.
Can I see if I see the ghost vehicle?
Yeah, make me a perception test. You just spot him coming around from the next intersection.
I'll start to slow it up a little bit for them to catch up.
Ghost, you are next.
All right. Well, first I want to make sure that Spider's like in the harness in the back.
I probably would have strapped in. Yeah.
Okay. So you're in the baby carrier.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I've been the baby carrier.
All right. Good. Since I'm on a call with Amaging, I'll just over the phone.
All right, here I come. I hope you're buckled up.
I am going to. I'm gonna go full speed, and like, is he like in the intersection right here as I get there?
He's coming. Like he started to speed up, and you're coming around, so he's coming up to that intersection as you're.
Okay, so I want to try to time it, given the GPS data on everybody's tags. Time it so that I hit this gnarly e-brake turn and hit him with the side of my car and try to shake this thing loose.
Oh, this is gonna be great. All right.
I really hope I don't roll you guys over.
Please roll me a drive test. You whip the Roadmaster around as you're coming at him as they're going and smack the side. Let's let the rest of this round play out, and then we'll see what happens. So Otto, you're next. As Ghost is pulling this maneuver and is going to be hitting on your side of the vehicle.
Well, see. Okay, so as he's pulling, so he has not hit us yet.
He's about to, yeah. This is all happening at the same time.
Yeah,
so.
I know. That's the issue. Do I see that he's about to hit us?
You see the Roadmaster getting very, very close, and it's like in mid e-brake turn.
Okay, so I can assume. Okay. Just because, like, what I was going to do would have put me in a very bad position if he hit the vehicle. So, I won't do that. I'm just gonna brace for impact, honestly. Like,
okay. That's probably good. Brace, bear. You're next. What would you like to do? As you can see, the Roadmaster is pulling this e-brake turn, about to hit the side of your vehicle.
He's coming into our side, like
yeah, it's gonna like slam into the side. Yeah.
Can I make a recommendation?
I'm just gonna hold on for dear life, but please, by all means,
I was gonna say maybe buckle your seatbelt.
Well, no, I was standing up to lean out the window, so I was just gonna grab the seat and grab Amaging and hope for a strength test, because like I was leaning out the window to blow out its elbow.
Grabbing onto the driver is not a great idea, by the way.
He said it. He did it.
No, grab Otto. Sorry, you both have A names. I'm leaning over Otto, blowing out its elbow. So I'm going to grab Otto and the seat and just hope for the best.
curiosity, where I am in the back, like, what can I like? Are there windows back here? Am I just like
no windows?
I can't see anything, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just strapped to the baby carrier, like, all my trust in you, Ghost Man. Let's do it.
Yeah, as soon as we get out in front of him, you'll be able to see.
All right, now the important part. All this happens. So Otto braces, Bear grabs onto Otto's seat and his seatbelt. Ghost has whipped the back of the Roadmaster to sideswipe hit your vehicle as you're going. And now it all comes down to this. Amaging. Please make me a drive test. But wait, there's more. This drive test, I have to ask you how you want to handle this. You have a couple options.
I'm letting him hit us. He's doing it for a reason.
Okay, so you're letting the hit. Are you gonna hit the brakes at all?
Oh yeah, then I'll just do nothing then. Yeah, I'll just let him hit me.
All right, just roll me a drive test at target number 10. Just barely squeaking by. I love it. So great. You manage to keep hold as the Roadmaster hits into your side, kind of rocks the whole carriage of the Humvee. I guess you would hear the noise feel like a thump as he hits you as well. You've been hit, you've maintained speed, you definitely feel like maybe you've hit something or run something over.
I look back at the mirror and do I see the creature?
It looks like something is rolled out from your back wheel and is laying on the ground.
Is it moving?
You can't really tell. I mean, it's just rolled, so it's moving by rolling.
Okay. Well, for safe measure, I'm rolling down the window and fireball.
Okay. Go ahead.
Like backwards?
Yes, like backwards.
Well, can I like brake to turn and do it?
Yeah, you can try and brake turn, cut the wheel, and shoot the fireball. So I'll need a drive test first. All of this happens. Because now you're going to try and hit the brake, and there is no brake. You're just turning, and it's still in acceleration and from being hit as well. So you're now fishtailing with the Humvee, and it looks like you're spinning. Ghost, what would you like to do after you make this turn? You can see that Amaging was trying to pull some kind of maneuver and turn the Humvee, and it is now kind of just fishtail spinning. It's going to spin out, or looks like it might spin out.
Is he ahead of me now?
From the hit, you whipped to hit him, and so he then tried to use that to pull off to the side. So you're kind of in front of him as he's failing this turn and fishtailing.
Do I see the thing on the ground?
Looks like something has rolled out from behind him, and that's why he was trying to do the turn.
All right, I guess I'll like over the phone. I'll just be like,
Get control, you gotta get out ahead of me.
and I'll slow down like just a little bit,
Okay.
just to give him an opportunity to get ahead of me, and I'm gonna pop the back door and start winding up the minigun, which takes a turn. I can't do anything else. Over the intercom,
Spider, you gotta buy us some time.
Spider, you see the back doors just start to pop open, and you hear the whine of the winding up of the minigun that's back there.
Question: can I control like Ghost is controlling the minigun, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So I can just like shoot randomly out the back doors, like I'm assuming. Okay. Just okay. Okay.
You can see this lanky person that is out on the road.
Oh, that's right, because I haven't seen
Mm-mm.
anything.
Mm-mm.
All right. Fire away.
You're gonna shoot at it.
Yeah.
Your target number is 7. So while you roll that up, Otto, what did you want to do? While the car is fishtailing with you in the side. and you've braced, so you're like holding on.
No, the correct answer is still bracing. There's literally nothing I could do in this possible situation that would make sense.
So you're holding on. Bear, are you still going to be holding on, or are you going to give up on this as well?
On the last turn where I grabbed, you didn't have me make a strength check to grab. Am I getting yeeted as he fishtails? Because I'm not strapped in.
No, you're still holding on, and you're holding on to the seat. It's not like he's lost full control. It's like the back end is wobbling, and because he wasn't able to complete that turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on and just be ready to attack if this thing comes back.
All right, Spider, what'd you get for your test? Did you
I
succeed?
got 1 success.
So, Spider, you will successfully hit it. It looks like it takes a wound, like the bullet flies into its leg.
Can I get it close enough? Like, can I see what it is now since I've been in the back of the...
It's like an off-color, lanky-looking human. It looks like its limbs are longer than it should be.
Okay, so definitely a monster cool. I didn't just shoot an innocent bystander. All right, I'm fine. I'm good.
Amaging, you get the last turn. Are you just gonna try and drive, or you still want to try and...
No, I'm going to try to get ahead of Ghost so he doesn't shoot the freaking Humvee.
Roll me a drive test, target number 8. All right, so you can get back in control and are able to hit the gas to keep on going down the road, being able to pull ahead of Ghost.
And then I'm taking as far away from this place as possible.
Are you going to drive back to Asgard? Is that your plan?
We'll go back to the Barrens, but we're not going straight to Asgard.
Okay, just go into the Barrens. Got it. So you're taking off towards the Barrens after you kind of regain control. Ghost, are you then just opening up on this thing while there's other commuter traffic around it, or what do you want to do?
Well, I kind of want to just take off and see if it's going to keep up, because I don't need to
waste ammo on it.
Waste ammo or pepper traffic unnecessarily. So I mean, if it's just going to lay there, it's just stay down. Just stay down, bro.
It does look like it's gonna lay there for a minute, and then you can sort of see its limbs starting to snap back into place. You can see the bullet being pushed out of its leg as it slowly starts to stand up. It has something rubbery clenched in its other hand as it was getting up. Looks like some kind of tubing, maybe from underneath of the Humvee. Yeah.
I think you pulled a hose off your car. Be prepared for it to stall or something. I don't know what that is.
Something has been pulled off of your car from the undercarriage.
Car running fine?
Seems to be running okay.
Don't care.
It doesn't start to run after you, though. It just kind of looks in your direction as the roadmaster drives off down the street with the doors open.
Sorry, when Ghost is talking to Amaging, is that through CarPlay, through the car speakers? Hey, Ghost, what could you tell what kind of hose?
No, I'm driving here, buddy. I have no idea that you pulled something off of the bottom of your car, looks like.
Can I look out the back window and see if we're leaking fluid?
Yeah, you're leaving a trail of something.
All right.
Okay.
Gas gauge good.
Gas gauge is fine.
Brakes.
You slam down on the brakes, or just tap them. Nothing.
Nothing comes up with it.
Nothing at all.
How fast we going?
At least 50. Trying to speed away from this.
We're gonna shift down to the lowest gear we can get to. And then I'm letting them know, hey, we got no brakes. We need you to pick us up.
I'll move to follow them until they stop.
Coast to a stop.
Yeah, then I'll
just take the foot off and hope for the best.
You guys are on the side of main road. You're still in downtown.
All right, well, I'll pull up and, just
Hurry up, get in.
So everybody will jump into the Humvee, or not the Humvee, jump out of the Humvee and jump into Ghost's van. The three of you that jump in is going to be cramped in the back, and there's no other safety seating. There's just the one that Spider has strapped into. Good thing you didn't carry any extra ordnance with you from your gas when you did the turn. Man, wouldn't that have been great?
So this thing's not following us at all then?
Doesn't look like it followed you.
All right, well, I'll shut the doors. I want to take a look through the drone that was up at the top. Is like up on the top of the roof? Can I confirm that those things went off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just recall it then.
Okay. There's alarm sounds and there's panic at the building.
I'll catch the rest of the news.
By the time you guys make it back to Asgard, there's going to be breaking news on the Newsnet about a horrible terrorist attack that has gone off downtown at one of the many high-rise buildings that are there. Not sure who the target was, but many people are dead. The police are there trying to cordon off a 3-block radius around the building to prevent people from getting too close. The initial first responders, there are reports of some of them walking into the building and nobody walking out. So the building has been completely quarantined off. They're labeling it as a terrorist action, as the footage that they can see in the main lobby is very gruesome. Some kind of virulent attack has been executed on this building, or there was something lethal that got out of perhaps one of the labs. The news is speculating on either of these two options, but they are warning people to stay away from this specific area of the downtown. If you have to commute, find a way around, get ready to sit in traffic, but you're going to have to stay at least a 3-block cordon away. Hopefully that doesn't run you into the normal arcology cordon traffic as well. If so, might we recommend a coffin motel? That's the breaking news report that you guys can get a hold of.
When we hear that report, I'm going to lean down to Spider and go, hey, we're international terrorists again.
I feel like we're flirting with the line now, but it's effective. So, job well done and all that.
Hey, you guys didn't have to come.
It was super fun, actually. Also, would one of the wizards like to explain what Slender Man was doing in the middle of the road? Like, what was even that?
Came out of the sewer.
Do you guys not fight one of those? I could have sworn we had a big old discussion. Who has gone against us here?
I have never seen one of those.
Is it just us? Oh, it's a super ghoul. Don't worry about it. It'll be back later.
I've heard the term super ghoul, not seen one. So that's what you meant by super ghoul. Okay, got it.
The only way you can kill them is by destroying their head. Maybe. Well, it's worked once.
Well, as you guys finally pull back into the garage and everything, you can see a very nervous Spanner is sitting there. He has a card table pulled up, and sitting across from him as the van pulls in, you see a man turn around and you notice the familiar bright red hair and white painted face with lovely diamond red print over his eyes, and he gives you a wink. And that's where we'll end for the evening.
Hey folks, big thank you to everybody that made it all the way to the end of the video. We appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't already and you're listening on audio, maybe consider going over to our YouTube channel and dropping us a sub. It's free for you, but that one little click does a lot for us. We've hit 500 subscribers this year, all thanks to you. And let's go for 500 more subs. We appreciate all of you that have been enjoying our episodes, especially our patrons, Crimson Gecko, Bear, The Rogue 404, Drekstorm, Nicholas, Anthony, Tim, John, Tommy, Martin, Michael, Niles, Flatty1 Gaming, Manic, Sander, Winter, Jim, Austin, the musician, Shadow Dagger, Oliver, Ancient Relic, Rende, What the Dice, Dat Booty, Techno Druid, and Connor. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Without you guys, it'd be a lot harder to make this show. So we appreciate you dropping that $5 new yen a month over on patreon.com/critical_hits. You folks are out there and you're interested in supporting us over on Patreon, you can follow the link in the episode description. That'll get you over there. 5 new yen a month is all it costs. You get lots of different benefits, like a shout out at the end of every episode of SINless. You get pre-release access to the episodes before they actually go public. So if you're jonesing for more SINless and you want to get in on some early access action, especially if you're interested in seeing all the bloopers and the stuff that we cut out, then you can do that over there on Patreon. Another benefit that you get is it's open for questions for our Worm Talk episodes. So if you have specific questions for any of the cast members, or sometimes we're going to have guests from other Shadowrun content creators, and if you have questions for any of those guys, only the patrons are going to be able to field those. So if you're interested in dropping some spicy questions and figuring out what's going on behind the scenes, what's your favorite beer? What kind of stuff do you like to do in your off time, or Shadowrun related stuff? Like, what kind of character would you like to play that you haven't done yet, or something like that? You can do that over on the Patreon. So we appreciate all of you for hanging out. A couple other content creators that we work pretty closely with. We've got an absolute Drekstorm of a podcast. Karma, the GM for that show, also plays Auto in SINless. So if you're looking for another fantastic Shadowrun podcast, you can check them out. As well as Dan from What the Dice. Dan, the GM from What the Dice podcast. They're about to start their second season, and they're doing Shadowrun in a homebrew world. So if you want Shadowrun with a little bit of a different take, go and check out What the Dice. That's going to do it for us, though. We appreciate all of you. Till next time, I'm Dr. Friendship. We're Critical Hits. You are all amazing. And we're out here. Catch you on the next episode, everybody. Bye. The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. is granted permission to Critical Hits to use such names, logos, artwork, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Critical Hits in any official capacity whatsoever.